Honesty, the best of all the lost arts. He is wrong. Honesty is truth, and truth is never from man. It's a choosing, a submission. It is not an art. Man does not get to control truth. Truth only pours from God alone. It is not an art. An art is where men can craft it. You cannot craft truth. That's why most men don't pick it up. It's heavy. It's not that it's heavy. It's that we're born in a lying world, and therefore it lifts you up, truly. Therefore it seems heavy in this world, and that's why Christ says, "My yoke is easy, my burden is light." Because it only pours from God, and it's already done. Well, when you take an elder ox and you put it with a younger ox, the elder ox does all the carrying, the heavy part, and the young one just follows him. That's what he means by his yoke is light. And so as God pours forth the truth, you only get the point to choose it. It is the paths of righteousness that the Lord has paved, that even a fool cannot go astray on, which also proves it's not an art, because an artisan is someone who perfects their art. So the way that Mark Twain is viewing honesty is wrong. It can't be done. It's even extremely hard to do truth with tact. That's why open rebuke is better than secret love. Well, you shouldn't have said it like that. No, it was truth, so it must be said. For a wise man a foolish man never considers the time. But a wise man, he always does. Well, that means that if you have wisdom and truth, you're to pour it forth out at all times. Not that you should do it to strike, because if you could tell them by themselves, you probably should do that, but you also must answer the fool to their folly, lest they be wise in their own conceit. But never answer a fool to his folly, lest you become like to him. What that means is, if you're answering a fool and you don't really know the truth, words that you'll die for that you give him, well, you're the fool too. Both of you are. You're just in a disagreement as fools. But if you have the wisdom from God as standing a foundation, words from your fathers in the scriptures, in the declaration, in the Bill of Rights, in your own oath, well, then you answer as a wise man and not as a fool. Therefore, he is not wise in his own conceit. So honesty is not an art. It is poured forth from God. You get the right to choose it, which makes you righteous. And only God is right. That's why he has two right hands, they say. Not that he has hands, but he does, because he makes us. He's just invisible. However it goes. Honesty is not an art. It is a choosing, a resting. If they would only enter my rest, says the Lord.